If you are a citizen, why do you have to fight for your civil rights? If you're fighting for your civil rights...
Rules of Toolbox. It must contain the original intent of the artist.
So I love rope because it has this female strength that I found really, really interesting.
Splicing and editing really is about sharpening the storyline.
When I'm losing control of the imagery, I think of that as the painting doing its thing.
I wanted to represent a form of migration. I wanted to represent my migration.
It's a translation project from visual artists to dance makers.
Bowerbirds create some sort of a nest or something to attract a mate. They're fascinating.
It must leave an imprint on the body.
How can I do that within the body?
If you're like doing volleyball, you're like this.
Yeah.
Doing this.
Do you ever think about rhythm?
Yeah, I do. Why, you feel that?
Yeah.
Everything is sound.
My skin, my hair was just like prickly, and I felt frustration and sadness and hopefulness.
Sometimes I feel like I'm shaping the choreography like a visual artist would. It's the simplest move, but when you do this, when you do that, I feel a construction happening.
And then what the audience is also seeing.
You have to consider the perspective of the viewer.
Like we have a whole repertoire of how we read things. What is spatial, what is atmosphere, and what is thing.
If you are a citizen...
Each cut is in conversation with each other.
And there is that aspect of the church, or like the sacred space, where it's kind of like, this is just you and us, and we're here together doing this thing.